Hello, amazing people. How are you guys doing today? I'm so glad to be in your midst, and to bring to you what is currently going on in the ooniofife Palace at this time. We are told that there's heavy jubilation galore in Ile Ife as Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo, visit Ile Ife at the behest of Ropo. Yes, you heard me well. Ropo is one person. He's in his late 80s now. So he's father of all, Babawa. Okay, and he always. Anytime I'm doing any report around Paropo, I'm always very excited. My energy levels are usually very, very high because he is that one person in the whole of Gise family. Of course, he's the father of Kabiesi. So to that extent, you should know why I'm attaching so much importance to anything I report around him. So he's that one person who has always been there as a father figure to Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo. He's someone who has always been very, very dispassionate when it comes to issues that have to do with settling these two people. He's always very, very focus is always very, very altruistic with his interventions. Okay, so what we are hearing at this time, which is so gladdening to me, is that Paropo invited Queen Naomi and Tadenika, to his place, and upon arrival, we are told that people were so jubilant, people were so happy, just citing the presence of Queen Naomi alone, and together with Tadenika, it was so. It was one sort of. It was a beehive of activity, seeing a lot of people, especially the women, as well as it was reported, coming out, part of Gise family members coming out, everyone just being happy seeing both of them heal and healthy. Okay, so Pyropo always shows up every time. I said every time to offer support when things are at their lowest ebb between Kabiesi and Queen Naomi. This is not the first time. He's done this on multiple occasions, sometimes to the dismay of his son Kabiesi. Yes, you heard me well. Sometimes Kabiesi believes that, the love shown by Paropo to Queen Naomi is really maybe, it's too much because he wants a situation where the dad will always support him, But the man is an old man. This is his father. He wouldn't always be on his side every time, So this is someone who has taken Queen Naomi as his own daughter, Someone who really loves Queen Naomi right from the very first day she set her foot in that palace, that first time that she got married to Ooniofife. So Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo's arrival at Ile Ife was greeted with so much pomp and pageantry as Ile Ife women and close family members and selected Giselle elders were on hand to welcome and receive them. Wow, this is so massive, especially happening at this time. Okay, the love shown was so big that it completely made nonsense of whatever contrary reports that we hear out there in the social media. Don't forget that the social media has been awash with some reports that are a bit disparaging, to the character of Queen Naomi, and for those who know Queen Naomi very well, those who know the truth about a lot of these things, Queen Naomi is not that person they report some of those negative reports about. She's one person that is so nice, so pure. So gentle, so meek that some of these reports are really very, very disparaging. But like I said, those who know her very well, they have completely disassociated her from some of these reports. And that is why you see that of all people, the great Paropo himself, the father of our great Kabiesi, is the one who has invited her. Okay? So you when you hear some of these reports out there that are so disparaging, just know that look, they are not true, because they have nothing to do with the Queen Naomi that you and I know. Okay? So that's why I'm telling you that. It was reported that the love show was so big that it completely made nonsense of what is going out there in the social media. Paropo was reported to have completely entertained them so beautifully well that I mean, it was so sumptuous, and they had so much to drink. They had great meals. They served there with great meals, great Yoruba traditional meals, and we were told that Tadenika was just having fun. Because he's always, when he's around Paropo, he feels that fatherly. Kids have a way with their grandparents, okay? And so we are told that Paropo and Tadenikawo, they always get along, And don't forget that when grandpas or grandmas are with their grandchildren, the kind of joy that, that creates, within them is usually unbelievable. So we are told that Tadenikawo, had a very good time playing with the granddad, and the granddad told him one or two stories, and it was just fun from what we gathered. Okay, recall that Paropo has always treated Queen Naomi as one of his daughter, like I reported before. He has always done that right from the first day she set foot in that palace, that first time. Even while this whole quarrel has been going on between them, he has remained largely unchanged. Okay, not taking side with the son at all. Okay, so after the merriment and prayers, from both the Ile Ife women and Gese elders, it was reported that Paropo thereafter went into a closed-door meeting with Queen Naomi. Of course, you don't expect that Queen Naomi will go to a place like that and the elders of Gese family will not pray for her. Don't forget that the Gese family elders, most of them really, they also love Queen Naomi very well. Don't forget that their prince, is with Queen Naomi. So unexpectedly, prayers were offered for both of them, and thereafter, as it's been reported, she went into a closed-door meeting with Paropo. Okay, though we are not the details of that closed-door meeting is not out there in the public, but it is definitely in connection with the recent happenings that you and I already know about. I trust Paropo to always be there to counsel Queen Naomi, to encourage her, to keep carrying on with her life, to keep taking care of Tadenikawo exactly the way she has been doing. She has been a great mother to Tadenikawo. She has been a great queen to Ile Ife as well. So I believe knowing Paropo for who he is, for his uprightness, and steadfastness in things like this. I'm sure he will have, encourage her, to continue to do what she's doing, to continue nurturing Tadenikawo, and I think he will now finally pray for her as well. So I'm so glad that in spite of the bad reportage out there, there is still good news coming out, and I like the fact that Paropo actually, made this invitation, and I'm happy that Queen Naomi honored it, and I'm also happy that Tadenikawo had that time with his granddad. So this is what we are hearing at this time, and it's not just bad news everywhere. It is also good news. I'm happy that this is happening at this time. So, for those of you who have heard this, who have listened to this message, what do you think? What do you think? I want to hear your comment in the comment section. And let me use the opportunity to thank those of you who have been liking our stories, who have been sharing our stories, and most importantly, those of you who have been subscribing to this young channel. I want to say, God bless you, and God bless you. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.